The following program is rated TV MA-LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Hey, happy Saturday, or wherever you're at time zone wise. For all I know, it could be Wednesday or Tuesday. But it's Saturday here. Howdy, friends. Good day, Shep. Hopefully today is going well. Took a 0-0 draw in one football game, and I don't even know the final score in the Texas TCU game. I think Texas won by 5, so hook 'em. So a result and a draw, I'll take that every day of the week. Twice on the weekends. It is a good start. So, yeah. Hope Friday got your weekend off to a good start, Shep. And glad your day is going well so far today. Had a rather interesting session last night, to say the least. Got to dip my toes into finally role-playing in NPC that was interesting, to say the least. I think anytime you can give your players a bunch of shudders and you hear "ooh, gross" and "ugh," that's a success as a DM. So, good times were had last night with the tabletop fam. As I told them after the fact, I felt like Mercer does after he plays kind of a yucky character some. Having to go take a shower after digging that deep into the row. Wash it off of you. But good times having there. Seemed like the crew enjoyed themselves, so it was a long session, but a good session. And now just woke up early for some football English style, and figured I'd hop in here and let's see if we can try to knock out, or see how far we get in Mass Effect 1. I do have one detour I still need to make, so yeah, we can't not have that happen, as we've got an asteroid to go check out. Oh, you're gonna do me dirty like that, huh? There we go. Alrighty. So did do a little bit of housekeeping with good old Femship here. Upped her equipment, got some level 10 Spectre gear. Yeah. Still got a pretty good Omni tool, and armor could be better, but I'll take a high level Colossus any day of the week. So before we head on to Ilos, since this will be once you get to Ilos, it's kind of the point of no return. So I'm gonna go hit the DLC, which is what was it called? Something to the Sky, and I cannot remember the actual name of the DLC now, to save my life. Bring down the sky. Thank you, Shep. I just had a brain meltdown there. So this particular asteroid, a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr, with increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-57, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. However, recently communications with the engineering team on X-57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited and the asteroid is now accelerating towards Terra Nova. Bringing out the big boys on this one. But welcome to all the viewers, any lurkers that we have. Appreciate you stopping by the channel.
At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. You hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
But for anybody that's new here, my name is JSpotTX for JSpot Texas. I am a newer streamer to Twitch, despite the age. Streaming mostly single player campaign games. I plan on doing some community games, party games with friends and such in the future. We'll also dig into some Switch games as I had that ability to do so. But decided to start the channel off with one of my favorite all-time trilogies, Mass Effect trilogy. So we are doing a mostly Renegade Femship Engineer run. Picked Engineer just because it's one of the classes I don't play very often. So wanted to do something a little more unique and different. And the crowd at the time agreed. So let's have some fun with it. It is a mostly spoiler-free chat. As Shep did, he thrown in the Twitter, so please give me a follow. You can also join our Discord. And we do have YouTube channel that is mostly currently right now just unedited VoD streams, since Twitch only has them for a couple weeks up since I'm not affiliate yet. If you like what you want to see or want to help somebody out, please feel free to hit that follow button. It is much, much appreciated. And hopefully you have some fun here. Also love talking tabletop role-playing games or good old sport as well. So you may get a little bit, some taste of those while you're here. Feel free to chime in. Just make sure it's appropriate. This is a TVMA channel, if you will. If you have little ones, you might have to earmuff them occasionally. But yeah, you have some fun here. I always fall back to an old adage of don't be a trash person, and you're probably more than welcome in the channel at any time. So let's get this kicked off. Look at all those links. And also for any of the new folks, I still do not have a TikTok channel. The victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Slaj shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Nope. We'll give that one to somebody else on the crew, though. Yeah, Shep, I don't know if you noticed this one on your playthrough when you did it, but the gravity in the Mako on this one feels... You can definitely tell it's like a low-level, low-gravity situation, I think, from the way it handles. I still wish it was a little faster as far as driving the Mako, but... beggars can't be full-on choosers sometimes. Body of T. Slaj, so the person that was just mentioned in the message. The scorching on this victim's hard suit suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle only to be gunned down by his assailants. Another logic arrest tool 10, so that is one of the things. This is a very heavy Omni-tool rewards. So it is one of the reasons I try to wait, if not to the end, then close to the end, just so that I can get some max items out of it. It does feel suited to the area. And I do love the backdrop of Terra Nova there. Very Armageddon-esque, if you will. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. The DLC also introduces these hard barrier
I don't know who you are, but I'm
turrets, and they have a little more firepower than what they used to have. Yeah, now out of when BioWare remastered up to the Legendary Edition, unfortunately they did lose one of the DLCs for Mass Effect 1. Yeah. You know what's funny is, Shep, I never thought about it like initially, like playing through it, but this is the first time you actually get to see some Batarians. They also attempted to give these guys just a little bit more AI. Still. But I want to say that the DLC that was lost due to just code couldn't be recovered. I think it was the Pinnacle Station DLC, which is really kind of a bunch of training missions. But it was fun. I think I still have it for the old PS3 over there. Maybe I'll dig it up sometime and hook that up to the capture card and play some old school original DLC.
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I'll...
I'm gonna go. Good luck.
So one of the things, I think it's one of those kind of unwritten rules that you kind of get hinted at is in combat, dropping asteroids on planets, or mass relays for that instance, are pretty frowned upon by the council and would lead to some very harsh response from the council races if a group sanctioned by the government was to do that.
Hey.
Oh God, I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry, I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay, I'll remember.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Admiral. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice community, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast, 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony, the planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
I guess Batarians are as bad as they say.
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. Never thought the Batarians would go this far.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? Might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
The conventions only apply to council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the council would declare war on them. In my opinion, these guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
If the Batarians can't keep their own crazies in line, we'll do it for them.
I just don't want the Terra Firma Party using a threat to my home as an excuse to invade somebody else's.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Should I requisition a cow to walk through ahead of me?
Look, you can disable them, just not remotely. I didn't have the equipment to set it up differently. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
No problem. Thanks for the feedback there.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. You never know. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Look at that renegade bar. That's what I like to see right there. That Paragon bar is less than half full. Okay, so... Yep, so we're going to go tag, 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 tag. We're going to make a kind of a crisscross pattern here as we go along. You know, Shep, I'll tell you the mod I need to find is the unlimited Mako jet. Imagine how much easier that would make things. The computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57 rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. If you get that reference, Shep, you get cool points forever. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Well, give me some bops. There we go. Let's be honest, though, pulling an asteroid towards a human planet next to Vegetarian space is just asking for interference. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's kind of what the council always says.
On my way.
Body of C. Hines. The body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantly.
This is Dr. Hines. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
I love the little bits of the asteroid floating close by. Like I said, very reminiscent of Armageddon. This is my favorite one.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolition nearby. Proceed on.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes. Stupid damn mines. Had my bearer up still, that might have been death number 2.
I got contacts with Bender.
I do not want to have to make the walk through the minefield again.
Alliance military!
Thank you, sir. That minefield just, the amount of times I'll randomly just bite it just kills me. Yeah, Shep, I don't remember the streamer's name, but I did see somebody doing speed runs of the first game where they were, you could tell they were using some glitches and stuff, but they were speed running the main missions and everything. I think the best time was like an hour and 31 minutes.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Yeah, I kind of respect Kate. This is where the unlimited sprint mod pays off. Computer lists a complete cargo manifest of the containers outside its mostly uninteresting excavation equipment, parts for prefabricated work shacks. A footnote catches your eye. Explosives move to grid reference 32-4-16 for safety. Hey! Ceratops, welcome, and I know, right? I've had a few more. I'd love to get to that 50 mark. I'm sure you would too. So, just planning some affiliate stuff and starting to work my way towards it. So, hope you're Oh, that's real smart, Shepard. Not my greatest work there. Let's just drop a grenade in the grenade room. Oh man, Shepard, don't feel bad at all. I mean, it's not anything to do with you, that's for sure. You know, I am not stressed about it one bit. We will get there when we get there. I mean, you know, for it to take a month or two on average, so yeah, my other numbers have been pretty solid, and they're doing it, so yeah, it's just time. As much as I like to get there for some various reasons, I mean, you know, this is to help me relax, especially with some of the stuff that I've got coming up. So I'm definitely not gonna make a point of stressing about it or having anybody else stressing about it. Yeah, that's the trick. Time those rocket jumps.
Cover me.
We just find a nice bug. This is not the main facility. Oh yes it is. I went to the main facility instead of where my target was. Fine game, you knew what you were talking about, damn it. Reading a map is not my strong suit sometimes. This is one of those missions I always used to have fun playing in the original trilogy, having to kill those things on foot as much as they rapid fire at you. know why it changed that, but... Thought the squad wasn't using their powers as much. So, got anything fun planned for the weekend, Triceratops? You know, Shep, the fact that they are still giving me heavy armor for humans is just like a slap in the face, since no one can use it anymore.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
The hell it doesn't.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I've got nothing to say to a Batarian terrorist.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
That's reason enough for me.
Damn it. Get her! No one leaves!
Sorry. I found the key card on Charn's body, so now I can get over to the main facility. Yeah, you know, I don't like Batarians in this playthrough, so... I mean, she did sacrifice 3/4 of her men in a platoon in order to make sure all the Batarian slavers were killed on Torfin. The guy really didn't have anything to negotiate with. You got something to negotiate with, she might listen, but nothing to negotiate with, you're gonna be a goner. Station survey. 2. Final entry logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communication are down and there are non-corporate drop ships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate.
That's it. Bag them and tag.
Body of R. Montoya. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Bodic amp, Prodigy 10. I think I don't need that for Rex because he's got a Savant. Yep, the Savant is definitely better than the Prodigy. Okay, now we're gonna make our trip to the actual main facility when we're supposed to. I get this strange feeling it's not going to be very well defended anymore. I know, if I would have had to restart the mission because of some stupidity like that, I would have slapped myself on the forehead. Yeah, the amount of times I've gotten stuck on that damn thing. Let's see if Jay remembers to use his grenades in this mission.
Take him out!
Bitch taking pot shots at me.
Area secured.
You humans.
No, I put a fusion mod in.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
So it's like a polonium mod. Yeah, I like my chemical warfare. What can I say?
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
You don't get to leave, Balak. Not after what you've done.
What I've done, this is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Sounds like humanity for you.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
I could ask you the same thing. How many innocent Batarians died at Torfin? Oh, or had you forgotten about that?
Torfin was retaliation for your attack on Elysium. You pushed, we pushed back.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Time for a magic row. Because I know what happens either way. Odd. He gets Renegade attacked. Even Renegade Femshep's gonna swallow some pride and save the hostages. That would be a 16. I can't believe she's gonna let him go.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Yeah, that dice has a tendency to kind of just roll how it wants to roll. Maybe that's what I need to do is a random dice roll playthrough. I always forget if it's on this level or the middle level. Aha. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists in the prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
In the future, run away from the sound of gunfire.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
I let Balak walk so he wouldn't blow them up. If they're not all right, he's gonna have a short, unhappy life.
You let him go to save them? Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
You think I should have let him blow up your friends? Sacrificed a few now to avoid possible deaths later?
What? No,
Nobody dies on my watch. Yeah, Balak might attack another colony in the future. If he does, I'll be there to nail him to the wall.
He's down, miss. Anyone asks me, you did the right thing. If they say otherwise, I'll set them straight. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You earned it.
I love the nobody dies on my watch as there's a bunch. Well, maybe that's why she uses polonium armor. The chemicals eat their bodies away.
That Omni tool of yours looks handy and expensive. Did gratitude go that far?
How could I say no to the woman who saved my home?
You kinda can't.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
And always look on the bright side of life. So that's the real reason the big payoff is getting, this is the best Omni tool that's in the game, so definitely worth it there. Gonna go ahead and pass my old one to Garrus. If you use Tally a lot, I'd give it to Tally, especially with the med recharge, but since I'm already an engineer, I don't use Tally quite as much, so go ahead and use that, and then when we get back on the ship, I'll spread the wealth. Yeah, that is an OP. The Savant, Omni Tools, and Bioamps are the best. It's ridiculous. And yeah, Batarians, she's kind of racist against Batarians. Shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. She doesn't like them.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
I don't plan to let Balak get away with this. I'll find him one day. He will pay for this.
You sound like my brother.
Shepard will remember.
He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Millimeters from death.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
Well, you do.
But I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. Wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up. You'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
And I mean it this time. I'll quit asking you questions now. Alright. Got my Omni tool. Found all his engineers. Let's go. Make one last pass to talk with the crew, make sure I got all the conversation out of the way.
Anything you need, Commander?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
Every one of us is expendable if it accomplishes the mission. Ash, you, me.
I understand. It's just... If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses in Torfin?
We accept death when we put on the uniform, Lieutenant. If you can't deal with that, retire.
I'm in for the duration, Commander. No worries about that.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. After-action debriefs. But we found out about Salvo.
All in triplicate, I'm sure. Did you want to see me?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
So can I guess this will add to your resentment against aliens?
Resentment? Against aliens? I mean, I'm not... What makes you think that?
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand it. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I'm glad to hear the bastard got what he deserved.
He didn't deserve... He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came. A military-issue talent, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Like I said, he deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that terrain. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
I don't know. You don't seem angry about the Council strong-arming the Alliance.
Commander, I thought real hard about how to use my talents. When I swore the oath to defend the Alliance, it wasn't on a whim. If it comes down to it, I am a soldier. I have to believe that my superiors can tell our enemies from people who disagree with us. If the Alliance is missing its chance, it's because of men like Udina, not the rest of the galaxy holding us back. Of course, your opinion is the one that matters, Commander.
As long as you remember that, we'll do fine, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. I should return to my duties now. Commander?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Yeah, kind of different sides of the coin there.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy.
I mean, I'm not surprised after everything you've told me.
Let's go, Garrus.
You sound worried, Garrus.
No, not really. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
They won't.
With you, anything's possible.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
If they catch us, then Saren finds the Conduit. Whatever the Council's got planned, I guarantee the Reapers will do worse.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
See you later.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
That's what I expect from all my people.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, Apollo. Welcome, welcome. Hope the day is treating you very well. We are gearing up for the final run.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
In that case...
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
We're caught up on Liara's conversation, so... Let's go. Let's get to Ilos. I can't overwrite that save. Cannot overwrite a save 69. Nice. So I hope the work is going good for you then, Polo. Thanks for coming in and lurking with us. Although things may be about to get spicy.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
I don't plan on failing.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the Conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
I want this, Liara. I do. But are you sure you're ready?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
I thought you'd never ask.
Boy.
Yes.
Are you streaming?
Sign up.
When you're done, I want to eat.
Okay.
By the goddess, that was incredible, Shepard.
Ready for round 2?
Commander?
5 minutes ETA to the ME relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
It's the very rare Allison appearance. As far as the windows, I don't think it's ever been completely confirmed or not. I mean, I think it's possible they could be manned.
Commander? We've got company.
Have those sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Let's go!
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Yeah, Chef, you would have been, I think, impressed with that speedrunner. On Eden Prime, she managed to get the Mako to the Jet Armature battle. Made it fit right between that crack and just kept going at it with them. Say that first battle with the sappers and the armature looks a hell of a lot easier when you had the Mako there. Ooh. Let's go. Yeah. That was a good haul right there. I'm also guaranteed to run around in a circle at least 2 or 3 times on this damn mission. I think this is a dead end. Let's go double check. Yeah, I'm glad they, you know, didn't just have it be kind of the generic same look, same feel as some of the other worlds. Great. Shep's the Renegade isn't sporting any red anymore.
It still has power. Must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker. Calm. Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The Conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Alrighty. Also, this is one of those, I'm glad that they put the flag up for you automatically. Because I remember running back the other way so many times and getting lost. Very good. Hey, dummy. You need to go this way. Moment.
Spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, I remember why we're here. Saren, Conduit, fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush. What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of container?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside. What is happening?
It's a trap. Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
go.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
Hey, so to all the lurkers, once again, thanks for popping in.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The Conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The Conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
He couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Yeah, this is the VI information dump. Definitely rough things to program and fleshing out the deep lore.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
We're in a race to save the galaxy and you want to play Q&A with a hologram?
You are right. I am sorry. My personal feelings clouded my judgment. We should go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
That was the game's way of telling you, hey buddy, you might want to make sure you've checked all the entries before you move along.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
The Protheans did not fail. They gave us a chance. It falls to us to make the most of it. So I suggest we hurry.
Alright. So, before we make this final push, I am about to go grab myself some water and going to take just a very quick break. It should be back here hopefully within 5 or so. So do the same and I'll see you on the flip side real fast. Hey again, friends. Alright. Got my refill done. Let's go. Dang it. You should give me one more quick second. Sorry. Sorry about that. Had to go blow the nose for a second. Nothing like ragweed in the air. Welcome to fall. Go, hit that max level. Got so many little jagged rocks though, just wanting to, just begging to trip you up.
there. The conduit. It's incredible.
I want to know if there's anybody that's taken out some of these things. Sunship. I think the best I've done is taken out 1 and almost 2 before. Oh shit, here we go.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy? They're total trash, Shep.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
You know, I always felt too that Shep put the Mako through so much more than that right there. Number one, and number two, it always reminds me of the Bluesmobile once they reach the Cook County tax assessor's office, where it just blows up after they get out of it. Another let me deal with these damn husks real fast. Another Easter egg is every time you're on the Citadel before this, when you run by the Mass Relay Monument, which is the Conduit, you always have a teammate that goes,
Evacuation procedures. This is not. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency.
Come on, Garrus, we got a warrant to go serve, damn it. Oh, shit's real. Shep kept her gun out.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
I always thought that transition was one of the money shots of the first game right there. With the bag boots. fuck. Because I don't have their immunity on. I'm not using those powers. The only thing I can think of is why Krogan take 80,000 shots when they're ready for you. Oh, hell. Nope, 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 nope. Big old swing and a miss. The council's really let this little tower go to complete and utter crap, man. Come on, Saren. Let's go.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I'm heading to that master control panel and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the Reapers, and you will be spared. Join us, and we can find a place for you.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
The Reapers don't use organics, they devour and discard them. As soon as the conquest is over, you'll be cast aside.
I had no choice. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. Surrender or death. There are no other options.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for that one.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you really willing to sacrifice human lives to save the Council, Shepard?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
The Council must be sacrificed for the greater good. Don't waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Okay, folks. Thoughts for anybody paying attention? Do we save the Council or let the rat bastards rot for all the times they badmouth Shep? Once again, odd we take the Paragon choice. Even they're going Renegade. Wasn't a 16 this time, but it was a nice fat 18.
Hold off, Joker. We're not sacrificing human lives to save the Council. Keep our ships back until they can get a shot at Sovereign.
A sacrifice for the greater good. I only pray it is not made in vain.
All Alliance ships, hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance. Open a comm channel. This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over. Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel.
Always do feel bad about the Destiny Ascension. It's a cool looking ship. Or was a cool looking ship, I should say.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
afraid of. Too much going on. That's the way it happens sometimes, folks. See if I can get it unlocked real fast. Rip. That is why you always save right at the point where you either fight Saren the first time or you have the intimidation or charm checks before you get the radio in. I've had that thing freeze up on me so many times right there that it's not even funny. I just had too many powers going on, I think. The good news is it auto-saved for me, so it took me right back here.
Down no matter what the cost.
I think we may have had another freeze. They just don't want me to finish this game. Well, we'll just reload yet again. Maybe it's mad at me for the Destiny Ascension. Okay, third time's the charm. Let's go.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
There we go.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Go get him, Joker.
Hit it with everything we got.
Take it easy. It's over. You're
Thanks,
safe now.
Shep.
Where's the commander?
You did not need to do that, but it is much appreciated. Like, much, much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's bugged again. Oh, there she is.
We got your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my teeth still in place.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Council is dead. The galaxy is looking for leadership. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. The losses have made the Alliance stronger. If we step forward now, nobody will be able to stop us.
The Council was always holding us back. When I saw the opportunity to get rid of them, I took it.
Good God, Shepard. How can you even say that?
Don't act so surprised, Captain. We all know it's true. Sacrificing the Council assured our victory over Sovereign. The end justified the means. We humans understand that. It's what makes us stronger than the others.
What are you saying?
The galaxy needs leadership. Real leadership. When a crisis hits, we can't be paralyzed by debate like the old Council. The new Council must rule with a single voice. It must be assembled from one species alone, humanity.
We need to work together with the other species. It's the only way we can stand against the Reapers.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before, and they don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in humanity because of you. Your ruthless pursuit of Saren and the Geth, your defiance of the Council, that's what humans are capable of. That's how we can defeat the Reapers. The others will follow us, Shepard. They know we're their only hope. We will have a human council with a human chairman.
The Ambassador's right. I may not like it, but we can't deny the truth.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our chairman should be.
We're about to go into war. We need someone with military experience. Someone like Captain Anderson.
You make a good case. Captain, are you ready for this?
I don't know if any of us are ready for this, but I'll do what I can. So what happens now?
You two can argue politics all you want, but the Reapers are still out there. They are coming, and I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. And no other species in the galaxy truly understands what it will take to survive. The other races will have to follow our lead. We need to take control. It's time for humanity to rise up and seize its destiny.
That red background is so beautiful. It's like London, all red. That's right, Spotbot. That's Fawn programming is what that is. Alrighty. So the in background color there with it being red, if you were Paragon, it's a blue with a little more peaceful planet instead of the volatile one that you got there. Yeah, really, really embracing the chance there as we get some bops going on here. So yeah, the first playthrough of Mass Effect there, which will head into Mass Effect 2. Yeah, still not full Renegade. I mean, we did probably, we saved Rex, and we actually did let the Rek'Nai Queen live. So, not full. But I'm curious, Shep, have you ever taken out the council like that? Or did you save them every time? Uh-oh, Blinty just showed up. What the bloody hell? No, that's not right. That is not right. No, 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 no. 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 Spotbot, no. That is not. No, that's not right. That's just wrong. That's not cool at all. Of course Siri does. The bots, they hang together. I mean, yeah. It's still how preposterous. I mean, It's such a shame. But yes, all bot being colorblind aside, not knowing the proper color there, it's red, by the way. No, fun times. Like I said, it's different playing an engineer, especially kind of like a. Normally, when I do engineer, I'm kind of more support, so it was kind of fun just playing pew pistol, go in and still kill things as a engineer. So, different type of strategy there. But no, wrap that up. We'll pick up the next stream with Mass Effect 2, and keeping it spoiler free, I would say probably the biggest 5 minutes WTF total what the hell is going on here that I can remember in video games at the time. I just remember my jaw just going in utter confusion, probably more so than the looks passing around the tabletop session last night. Yeah, it's something you do not want to miss. So definitely hit us up. Look on Twitter. Get those alerts. If you're here and you haven't done it yet, slap that follow button down. It is without a doubt appreciated. Also, Shep, we'll see if this actually works here on this test. I don't know if you heard the alert, since it was talking going on, and I believe in giving people, in this case, what they pay for. So let's see if this alert actually comes through on y'all's end too.
This is a test donation for $32.
If it didn't, then oh well. If it did, then you got your KGB. Man, I had to remember the character's name for John Malkovich and Rounders. Since I love my poker, I always have to point that out. So, but no, with that, yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to call the stream for the night. Get some dinner. I know Miss J stopped by and pointed out that she was hungry a while back. So if I don't do it, I'm gonna get beat. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see which friends are on at the moment. See who I can. Yes. Diesel is on. I know Diesel has been helping us spread the word, trying to get that push to affiliate for us, so I can get y'all those emotes that are just dying to be submitted, and those badges which are just dying to be submitted. So I hit stacked up previously last weekend. I think I'm going to hit Diesel up this go around. So definitely check it out. I don't know if I'm going to stream, next stream maybe something like Tuesday, potentially Wednesday. I know for sure I'll probably have my Thursday stream again. May just have that be like a little Thursday pre-Critical Role stream for the homies that are gearing up for Campaign 3 with that excitement. But could always be a Tuesday, so we'll see. Go ahead and get that started. But no, thanks. Everybody have a great rest of your Saturday and Sunday, your weekend. I have another Pathfinder tabletop session tomorrow, so that's going to be always something exciting there. See if that group can survive. They're in the throes of a middle of a battle right now that's looking not too good for the party. So we'll see if I have some Renegade DM news to bring everybody. But thanks for popping by, folks. Y'all take care. Be safe. Love one another. And see you soon.